Welcome to the picturesque Iris Hills of Michigan and round number 8 of the Racers Elite Cup Series. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tony Passo. Thank you so much for making this a part of your Thursday evening. Welcome to the house that Penske built, folks, as we are here at the Michigan International Speedway. And relatively short field here tonight, but don't be too concerned about that, considering that these guys always seem to put on an amazing show no matter how many guys show up. Dennis Kane currently sits atop the heap. There he is. Let's, whoops. There we go. There is Dennis out of Detroit, just up the road. So, relative hometown hero here. Only about an hour's drive from Michigan proper. Kirby Wainscott jumps to the top of the heap. There is Kirby in the GoDaddy number 10. Digging it, really digging it. Kelsey Smith out on track in the Napa 15. Apparently it's throwback night tonight. The old Mikey Waltrip tribute scheme there. Jared Larder in the Mountain Dew Amped Energy Deuce. Still waiting on a few guys to try to lay down times. Wainscott comes around. His second lap does improve even faster than before. 39.03. Wow. Let's take a look at Smith now as he's coming through 1 and 2. That's going to negate that lap. So it's going to be a one and done for Smith. As Larder jumps up to third quick. There is Jarrett. Currently sits third quick. Coming down that 3M back straightaway here. That's a good head of steam. He's making all the smoke right now. Let's take a quick look at the weather conditions coming in tonight. Relatively decent. Low barometric pressure. 77-degree ambient air temperature, 6-mile-an-hour winds straight down the back straightaway, so that's the good news. The bad news is it's humid. It is very humid here tonight. 60% water grain in the air, which means these engines are going to be kind of choked a little bit. As let's take a look at Corey Crowell. As Kelsey Smith, one and done, goes right to the top of the heap. First one to go sub 39 seconds here tonight. And Napa know-how is really showing it right tonight. There is the 21 of Crowell. Spencer Henneman in the house as he's starting to roll. Let's take a look at this lap for Crowell, though. His first flyer is going to be moving. Crowell goes fourth quick. Not too shabby. There is Henneman in the Hellman's number 77. From just up the road in DeWitt, Michigan. There is Crowell on his second lap right now. Good head of steam. This is going to improve. Now, that's the thing about this track is you're going to see guys all over the turns as far as where they want to run their cars. There's advantages and disadvantages to running at different parts of the track. As Crowell does improve his time, does not improve his position. So we're going to take a look at Henneman as he is on his first flyer, coming through 4 right now. Getting ready to put lap 1 in the books. First lap for Henneman, only 6 quick. Alex Teft out on track in the U.S. Air Force, number 43. His brother Andrew. There is the Fastenal 6. Damon Doolittle rocking the 9. one of only 2 Toyotas in the field tonight. 2 Toyotas, 4 Chevys, 4 Fords. As Ed DeBoer goes 5th quick on his first lap. Out of Cadillac, Michigan. Henneman jumps up to 3rd. See what Teff's going to be able to lay down here. As Teff is now on the clock. And his brother coming down the back straightaway right now. Ed DeBoer up to 2nd quick in the number 24. As Teft goes 5th quick on his first flyer. Let's see what his brother's going to be able to do here as he's coming across now. Andrew 7th quick on his first lap. Damon Doolittle unfortunately not having a good time of it. Checking back in with Alex now. Ten cars here tonight. That means there's going to be plenty of room to make moves. That's the good news. The bad news is if you lose the draft, you're screwed. As Alex to the top of the heap. Nicely done, sir. Andrew in the 6th does improve his time, does improve his position. Good grief. An all Teft front row. Congratulations, boys. That is pretty much going to do it for qualifying here tonight. Congratulations to Andrew for setting quick time. Let's take a look at what that time actually is. A 38.903. Wow. That's moving here at Michigan. Anytime you can go sub 39 by yourself, and we've got 3 guys that did it tonight. Both the Teffs and Kelsey Smith, the only 3 that have done it so far. Look for those times to continue to drop when we get into into race mode. About 30 seconds left here in the qualifying session. Thank you all so much for making us a part of your Thursday evening. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you don't miss a single moment of action here on Sim Racing Media. Simply because we've got racing 7 nights a week, folks, and you don't want to miss any of the action. And as the ticker runs down to end qualifying, Andrew Teft to the top of the heap. Nicely done, sir. And now we get on over to tonight's starting grid. And an all Teft front row, Andrew and Alex are both going to lead us to green. Kelsey Smith, the only other driver to go sub 39 here tonight, rolls it from inside Ed DeBoer, as that is row number 2. Kirby Wainscott and Spencer Henneman going to roll it from row number 3. Row 4 is going to see Dennis Kane and Corey Crowell, Jarrett Larder, and Damon Doolittle round out your field of 10 starters here from Michigan. So everybody's starting to grid up right now, just waiting on a couple last-minute stragglers. Looks like we're just waiting on Corey Crowell in the 21. We now have everybody as the pace truck fires it up. Here we go. Chevy Silverado pace truck starts to roll it off of pit road. Chevy Silverado, the official pace truck of Iracing. Andrew Teft, Alex Teft, Kelsey Smith, Ed DeBoer, Kirby Wainscott, Spencer Henneman, Dennis Kane, Corey Crowell, Jarrett Larder and Damon Doolittle. Who you riding with, folks? Let us know in the live chat. We'll try to highlight your favorite driver as tonight wears on. 100 laps of scheduled distance here tonight. Let the games begin. Because let's face it, Michigan, it's a game of cat and mouse. You know, do you want to run that top side and carry some speed down the backstretch or the front chute? Or do you want to run the low side, take the short way around? Completely up to you, completely up to your crew. So the Ford of Teft and the Ford of Wainscott in 5th bookend a set of 3 Chevys in between them. Your highest starting Ford is going to be that 77 of Wainscott back there, that pink Hellman's Mayonnaise number 77. Is the field working its way through the 3-4 complex right now? Oh, here we go. You can say it with me, folks. It's time to wipe the visor and adjust the 5-point harness. Grandma, grab the barbecue because it's time to get it on in Michigan. Race fans, it's show time! Green flag comes out. Both Tefts getting a decent getaway right now, side to side, going into 1. Here comes the 15 of Smith on the low side, looking to follow Andrew through on the bottom. Alex caught there on the top side. He's going to carry some speed, and he's going to get the advantage coming off of 1. Andrew going to lead his brother down the back straightaway as here comes Smith. Smith starting to push on Teft right now. And you can see that we've got a complete Waffle House situation in the corners here. Cars scattered, smothered, and covered across the width of this track coming through the corners. Lap 1 getting ready to go in the books. Give it to Alex Teft, your outside pole sitter. Here comes Smith to the inside of his brother Andrew. Andrew now following his brother through on that top side. And we've got almost 3 wide behind him. As that is DeBoer and Henneman starting to go after each other now. As Henneman starts to drop back a little bit, here comes Crowell. 21 of Crowell and 77 of Henneman still door to door. And we've got a battle for the lead as Kelsey Smith looking on the low side. All over the back bumper of Alex Teft right now. Teft, Smith, Teft, DeBoer, Henneman, your top 5. Everybody still running relatively close to each other. Larder currently with the fastest lap of the race with a 39.11. And that's not helping things any as Damon Doolittle starting to get the blinkies. Oy. A little bit of separation starting to be formed towards the front as Kane and Wainscott going after each other for that final spot. And the good news is everybody's going to come out of here with some pretty decent points. The bad news is everybody's going to come out of here with some pretty decent points. Now Henneman and Larder are starting to heat things up. Henneman on the low side, Larder on the top side. Larder able to keep it wound up, and here comes the 10 of Wainscott. That car seems to be bogging for Henneman every time he goes to that low side. He jumps up to the top shelf to try to defend now, as Wainscott becomes the first driver to go sub 39 here in race trim. There you see it, 38.96 with a 6. Not too shabby, sir. Andrew Teft working on Alex now as Kelsey Smith has gotten by. The only problem I can see here is with Smith not having anybody near him, he doesn't know how hard he's going, and he might be going a little too hard a little too soon. Checking back here, that is Larder getting by the 9 of Doolittle. And Doolittle almost in a 3-wide situation. Luckily, Wayne Scott thought better of it. Doolittle in the 9. Little Toyota on Toyota action here for 7. It's Crowell in the 21. Now under the fence from the 2 of Larder. Larder just sends it going into 3. And it's Kelsey Smith just set fast lap of the race. And he starts to get a little bit of connection issue. 38.89 with a 4. Wow. And just as I say that, Larder goes even quicker. 9.8 with a 2. Tell me these cars aren't evenly matched here tonight without telling me these cars aren't evenly matched here tonight. Your biggest mover right now belongs to the 2 of Larder. He's sitting +4, running in 5th. Didn't get the qualifying attempt he was hoping for, but definitely turning it up right now. He's working on Ed DeBoer in the 24. Little Chevy on Chevy action here for 4th place. Still side by side, Larder and DeBoer. No quarter asked for, no quarter given. Checking back here around Doolittle. This is one of your closest battles on track between Crowell, Doolittle, Wayne Scott, and Kane. Those guys just playing a little foul of the leader right now as they're about 3 seconds off the lead. It's Kelsey Smith, 3/4 of a second to the good over Andrew Taft, who's got another 1/4 of a second over his brother Alex. And Larder and DeBoer. Larder's gotten by DeBoer, and these guys are just getting it right now. See it. These guys are cooking it here tonight. North of 200 miles an hour before they haul it into turn number 1. Good grief. Larder and DeBoer starting to reel in Alex Teft right now. Alex not quite as comfortable as going as low on the track as his brother is. And I can't say I disagree with that, you know, because the top line here, this track was progressively banked before progressive banking was cool. As Larder using the high side to gain some speed on Taft. As your closest battle on track is for third, fourth, and fifth. Larder still your biggest mover at +5 now, sitting in fourth, going for third. And a little bit of loosey-goosiness going through turn one. And I think Taft realized just how much he was laying off. He's starting to pick the pace up now. So here comes Larder to his inside, going into three. Taft able to use that high side to gain the advantage coming off the corner. Larder is going to have to just send it and hope it sticks. And these guys battling the way that they are is letting Andrew Taft walk away from Alex. And Andrew's starting to reel Kelsey Smith back in ever so quickly. As Ed DeBoer now looks to the inside of Larder. And thank you so much for making us a part of your Thursday evening. Let us know who you're riding with, folks. Again, some hometown pride. Ed DeBoer, right out of Cadillac, Michigan, just up the road here. Kelsey Smith continues to show the way. Andrew Taft sits in second. Alex rides in third. And then you've got just across the border in Centerville, Ontario, that's Jarrett Larder, the lone Canadian in the field tonight. And a little hometown hero action for fifth right now as Ed DeBoer currently has it. Everybody's starting to get a little bit strung out, except back here around 8th, 9th, and 10th. Sorry, that's 7th, 8th, and 9th. As Crowell, Doolittle, and Kane run stem to stern right now. Kirby Wainscott in 10, unfortunately, he's fallen off the pace by about 3 seconds off these guys. We got a battle for the lead. Andrew Taft working on Kelsey Smith right now. Taft going to send it going into three. Smith trying to defend, keeping it wound up on the top shelf. Are we going to see a slide job or not close enough? Taft and Smith drag race to the line. Give it to Smith by half a car. Is Taft going to send it one more time? That is Taft on the low side, Smith on the top shelf. Smith using that outside lane to carry the momentum. And these guys battling has let Alex catch him. Now it's a three-car dance for first. Three lines being chosen. Everybody trying to get some clean air to the front end of that car to get the thing to stick. That time, Smith by a fender at the line. Taft has it has the move made now. Going to slide up in front of Smith, coming down the 3M back straightaway. Smith crosses him over in the middle of the backstretch. Here comes Alex following his brother through. Smith taking the short way around. Andrew Teff, though, keeping it wound up, flirting with the wall, coming off the board and through the tri-oval. Tapped by a car. Andrew Teff, Kelsey Smith, Alex Teff, your top three. And they got about a second and a quarter to the clear over fourth and fifth. It's Jarrett Larder and Ed DeBoer doing battle back there. We're staying with this battle for the lead between Teff and Smith. As here comes Alex on the top side, looking to follow his brother through. Alex up to second. Andrew in first, Alex second, Kelsey Smith in third. All those three are back even with the board where they started this race. And remember, they were the only three in the qualifying to go sub 39. And right now, we've got all but two cars have gone sub 39 here tonight. Green flag pit stops. Oh, get it slowed, boys. Everybody gets down to that 55-mile-an-hour speed limit as Ed DeBoer stays out. There is your race leader now in the 24. Corey Crowell. Dennis Kane. Damon Doolittle. And there's Kirby Wainscott just coming out of 2 now. Starting to reel these guys back in. And in case you're wondering why they came down pit road so soon, they only have a 50% fuel fill tonight. So right around 24 laps is all you're going to be seeing, and hopefully everybody gets on and off of pit road cleanly. Everybody down and away, nice and clean is DeBoer and Kane coming down. Here comes Wainscott. Crowell stays out another lap. Smith wins the battle off pit road. Looks like Andrew Teff may have slid through his pit box. Matter of fact, let's go take a look at what did happen to Andrew. Keep your eye on the 6. And this is what cost him the lead, so pay attention, students. Slid through his box. Damn. 2 extra seconds is no bueno. As we now go back live, Crowell now down pit road. Just exiting his box now. That's going to give Smith the lead of the race again. And Damon Doolittle popped for speeding on. Wow. Right now, your closest battle on track is right here for 4th place between Larder and DeBoer. Larder currently your biggest mover at +5. DeBoer trying to reel him in. Now, there's forward fuel for everybody except Spencer Henneman. And that's because Spencer Henneman decided to call it quits and has put the 77 on the hauler early. We're watching this battle between Larder and DeBoer. You know what? Let's go on board with the 24 and see what Ed's seeing. Problems for Larder. Let's go back and take a look at what happened there. So the eye in the sky up in the Iracing blimp picked up. About mid-corner, Larder's going to wash the back end out. There it is right there. That back end starts to wash. Got a little too overzealous going into 1, and Costin coming out of 2 as DeBoer gets by for 4th. Working lap 33 of 100 here tonight at Brooklyn, Michigan. Of the 10 starters of this race, 9 are still running. Damon Doolittle, the only car 1 lap down. After being popped for speeding onto pit road, they held him for almost a full minute in his box. We're watching this battle for 4th between Ed DeBoer and the 24 and the deuce of Jared Larder. DeBoer, one of your hometown heroes out of Cadillac, Michigan. Larder having more problems coming off of 2. What on earth is going on? I mean, other than a triple-digit track temperature. Gives the Cadillac, Michigan native Ed DeBoer a little bit of breathing room. Kane and Crowell starting to heat things up now. Kane from just up the road in Detroit. Of course, we are in the backyard of Motor City, so we'll consider this a home race for Kane as well. Connection issues continue for Crowell as he is blinking in and out something fierce right now. Kane working to his inside. It's got to be a little unnerving for Kane. This is your closest battle on track for 6th. Back up here with the Taft boys. Alex leads Andrew. Andrew's starting to reel his brother in. All three of these guys have led laps here tonight. Smith is currently 2 seconds up the road after having a 2-second better pit road time than anyone else. 43.8 to a 45.7. Still showing 8 cars on the lead lap. Kirby Wainscott at 10 is the last car being scored as such. Right now, this battle for second, hot and heavy. A little bit of tail wag for Alex coming out of 2. That's going to let Andrews close in on him. And we know Andrews not afraid to send it here tonight. A little bit of skate action for both of them. 4-wheel drift in that Ford coming off of 4. Of course, Dearborn, Michigan, Ford's headquarters, less than a half-hour drive from this facility, not on race day. Checking back in the front of this piece, there is Smith. Alex and Andrew Taft running second and third. With green flag pit stops, first one done and dusted. We're going to step away, pay a couple bills, and we'll be back right after this. Don't worry, we're going side by side. You won't miss it. We'll be right back. And we are back at Brooklyn, Michigan, on board with Kelsey Smith as he looks back at Alex Taft. I mean, yes, that is Andrew back there. That is 1, 2, and 3. We're riding on board with 1. This is your closest battle on track between Smith and Taft. And Jarrett Larder has had issues. Let's see if we can possibly. There he is. We're going to reach out now to the driver of the number 2. Jarrett, what happened?
Ran out of gas coming to pits. And then she sputtered right as I went to go in my pits. Pushed me a little too far forward in the box and won't let me restart. Just whenever time I go to call a tow truck, Iracing thinks I'm in the box already. So it just puts me back in the pit stall, but too far.
Oh no, not that glitch again.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh well, it is what it is.
Jarrett, you had a hell of a run going. How far away is Centerville, Ontario from Brooklyn, Michigan?
It's about, from the racetrack, I think we're 4 hours to get there.
That's not too bad, about a day's
No,
drive.
not bad at all. We're just across the border, about 2 hours.
That's what I was figuring. But again, Jarrett, you had a great run going. I hate to see it end this way for you, but best of luck to you next week, my friend.
Yeah, thank you very much.
There you heard it, folks. That dreaded iRacing glitch. It's rearing its ugly head again. He's here. We're on board with your race leader, Kelsey Smith, as he's getting ready to put the pen of Wayne Scott a lap down. Alex Taft riding right there within striking distance still. Now we're not done with pit stops yet. Expecting to see at least 2 more. Everybody's last down on lap 46. At least 1 more. Depending on how much fuel they can save here in this fuel stint, we could possibly see it done in 1 more stop. And Corey Crowell in the 21 currently has that advantage. He stayed out till lap 50 to come down this past time. Pouring fuel for everybody. Taft continues to hound Smith. Kane has moved up into second. Something happened with Andrew. Andrew came back down pit road for some reason. I don't know why. Checking back in this battle for the lead between Smith and Taft. Smith having connection issues again. That's not a good thing. Just past the halfway mark, working lap 59 of 100 here tonight from Brooklyn, Michigan. Thank you so much for making this a part of your Thursday evening. We're watching this battle for the lead between Kelsey Smith and Alex Taft. What do you say we turn it up? You can see it right here. Alex Taft just hounding Kelsey Smith right now. And I'm not quite sure how much fuel these two guys are saving. Let's see if we can see the tattletale. Not much. Smith trying to break the draft of Taft. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. And we are back at Michigan. Getting close to money stop time. And I don't think Kelsey Smith is going to be able to make it. Andrew Taft keeping it out there as long as he can. He was last down on 56, hitting off cycle. And that could have been what he was planning on doing earlier, making sure that all he's got to do is one more stop. Getting that short pit out of the way as early as he could. Right now, the battle is for 5th between his brother, Alex Taft, and Ed DeBoer. They are just hounding each other right now. Kirby Wainscott sits in front of them. Now, Kirby still has to come back down for his next pit stop. Right now, matter of fact, Alex making a bid for it. Is Kirby getting down and out of the way. And you see Damon Doolittle back there in the 9, right behind DeBoer. That is not for position. However, this one is. As DeBoer now works on Wainscott. Wainscott not looking that comfortable here when you go down to 10. That is your battle for 5th between Wainscott and DeBoer. Doolittle following Wainscott through. Now, Doolittle is 2 laps down to the lead packed cars. Make that 3. There is your race leader by almost 14 seconds over that man. Now, Crowell and Taft still have to come back down for their money stop, which they are, well, Crowell is paling out now. Taft could probably stay out another 5 or 6 laps. The only thing is he doesn't have a big enough gap back to Kelsey Smith. I mean, it's only a 5-second deficit that Smith has to make up. So unfortunately, pit lane issues continue for Andrew Taft tonight. Just tonight, he just soon forget, I would dare say. Check back in here with his brother. And there you see the second separation between Alex and Kelsey. So Andrew Taft leads. Kelsey Smith sits in second. Alex Taft sits in third. About 4.5 seconds to the good over the 24 of DeBoer. And the only two guys that the only one guy right now that can actually make it from here is Corey Crowell. Alex Taft, I think he's going to have to come down for at least a splash and go. Now, the good news for Andrew is all he's got to do is stay out. No, he can actually make it from here. Andrew Taft can come down pit road anytime he wants, and the rest of those guys are going to have to come down for a splash and go. Taft can make it from here. Andrew can. Alex is still going to have to come down for a splash and go. Kelsey Smith is definitely going to have to come down for a splash and go, because those guys are looking at 30 laps on a tank of Go Fast, and all we've seen tonight is 25. And as a matter of fact, let's take a look at the pit strategies here. And you see at about 22 to 25 laps is all you're going to get out of the tank to Go Fast. And the thing for Andrew Taft is he's got to give himself enough time to use the fresh tires and get back up there when he comes down for his money stop. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. 20 to go. Now, let me rephrase that. It'll be 20 to go next time by for your race leaders. And there are your race leaders. Kelsey Smith shows the way in the Napa Auto Parts Chevy Camaro. Alex Taft in the United States Air Force Camaro right behind him. And if Andrew doesn't go a lap down here from pitting so late, it'll be a miracle. Yeah, maybe he did it. Yeah, he's not going to do it. There is Andrew going a lap down. That leaves us with 5 on the lead lap. And the only 2 drivers I can tell you for certain can make it are Corey Crowell and Andrew Taft. Crowell came down on lap 75, so he's just got to go 25 laps for a natural finish. And DeBoer pits early. Kelsey Smith was last down on lap 69. He's not making it 30 laps. Neither is Alex Taft, who came down a lap later. Dennis Kane was down on 68. So Crowell and Taft are Corey Crowell in 21 and Andrew Taft, who run 4th and 5th respectively, are the only 2 that can actually make it. Andrew trying to get his lap back the hard way. It all is going to be dependent on how long Smith and his brother stay on pit road. Smith's in for his money stop. Andrew Taft now back on the lead lap. Alex still has to come down for his splash and go. Looks like Kelsey Smith has taken tires. He took 2. A little bit longer than I would have expected someone to stay on pit road that time. And here comes Andrew Taft to Smith, trying to get that thing back up to speed. He's hustling it on the apron. And that was Taft you just heard flash by. There is Taft. There is Smith. And this is your effective battle for second. Miss Corey Crowell, who came down on lap 75 and can make it from here, is currently in second place at +6. Alex Taft is 25 seconds up the road from him, but that's not enough time to come down, get the splash, and go. Smith starting to pull a little bit of a gap on Teff now. I mean, if Andrew Teff can salvage a podium out of tonight, it'll be nothing short of a miracle. As Alex is down pit road, Andrew has had a night you just soon forget. And with having to slow down as long as, or as far as Teft had to, as Crowell passes for the lead. Here comes the pass for second. Teft down and away in only 7 seconds. He's still going to lose position. Fuel only for the 43. And Crowell might be clutching it. Let's go on board and find out. Oh, he absolutely is clutching it. To go, coming to 9 to go this time by for your race leader. He's got a 7-second gap over second place Kelson Smith right now. This is what I love about this league. They're always giving me storylines to talk to you folks about. Crowell's not sure he can make it. He's clutching to try to save a couple gallons of fuel. I'll tell you who's not clutching it. Battle for second, third, and fourth. Kelsey Smith, Andrew Teft, and Alex Teft are all getting after it. There is your race leader, Corey Crowell. And you can see just how much time Smith is able to nip out of that lead. The last 3 laps, it was almost a full second gained. Let's see what we've got here. Same thing again. That was a second gain. Just over a second. Good grief. Crowell's running out of time. He's going to have to turn the wick up at some point. as Kelsey Smith just continues to reel him in. Three-quarters of a second gained that time. Crowell, for his, for what he's doing, he's keeping pretty consistent, right around that 40-second flat mark. I mean, lap 92, 39.999 with a 9. Doesn't get much closer than that. Take a look at the time delta right now. Yeah. 3 seconds and dropping. And you can see just how much Smith is reeling into this lead, or clicking into this lead, if you want to say it that way. 5 to go. We are on the handshake lap. And Crowell, I don't think, if he doesn't turn the wick up now, he's not going to get it. Now under 2.5. Smith is coming quick, fast, and in a hurry. It's now under 2 seconds. We're going to go on board with Kelsey Smith. Two to go. Can Crowell hang on? We're going to find out in about 3 miles. Because that's all that's left in this one as they come down to 3M back straightaway. Both are good head of steam. Smith still with a charge. White flag in the air. We are racing back to checkers. Crowell leads by 0.6 of a second. Does he have enough in the tank to hold off Kelsey Smith? This will be the coup to end all coups if he can pull this off. Smith's going to have one final shot at him coming through 3 and 4. Crowell, though, cool, calm, and collected behind the wheel of the 21. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Smith still closing. He's not close enough, though. Coming off of turn number 4, checkered flag in the air. Corey Crowell, your winner here at Michigan. Kelsey Smith hangs on for second. Andrew Teff, by using pit strategy, able to hang on for third. Ed DeBoer fourth. Dennis Kane in fifth. Alex Teff in the 43, rounding out your field of lead lap finishers. Rounding out your field of finishers. Kirby Wainscott a couple laps down. David Doolittle another couple laps down. But how about that drive from Crowell? Good grief. He did it. He made it work. And joining us now is the driver of the number 21. A monster congratulations to your crew chief for making that fuel calculation spot on perfect. Corey Crowell, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's probably one of the most boring races I've ever ran. I don't even have enough for a burnout.
Well, it was boring for you, but it was exciting for us up here, considering that, we could tell that you were clutching during that final fuel run. How you ran out down pit road, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I ran out on the backstretch.
On the cool down lap.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Well, if you're going to do it, at least get to the checkered flag before it happens. But congratulations. Not only your race winner, your biggest mover at +7. How difficult was it to save that much fuel?
I was saving the entire race. I figured if I could get it to 25, the first stage to 25, and then just 50, and then 75, and then 100, I get it. And then I started seeing people short pitting, and I was like, I don't know how many times throughout the race I wanted to just change my strategy, but I was so committed after that first one. I was like, I just got to stick with it and hope it works out.
And it did. Lady Luck came up in your favor tonight. But, I mean, Corey, we could tell you were getting the best fuel mileage out of anybody tonight. You were the only one to go 25 laps on a tank of Go Fast, and you did it 3 times consecutively. Congratulations. You stayed with it. Who helps you get it done on the 21? Who do you need to thank tonight, my friend?
Yeah. So Quest Group, Real Geese Silhouettes, BFN's Designs, Spread Eagle Fugitive on Twitch. And then yourself for broadcasting this, and then thank you for Racers Elite for putting this on.
Well, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and share this with all your friends, and tell them to give this video a thumbs up too. Because
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this is something for the ages, my friend. Fuel mileage race at Michigan, and you come out aces. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And joining us now, the man who was trying his damnedest to run him down, just came up a tick short. About 2 car lengths is all you needed, Kelsey. Could you have caught him at all?
I think I could have. That last turn 1, turn 2 on the last lap got a little loose. I had a decent run off of that corner all night, but for some reason, just that lap, I decided to get a little squirrely.
Well, now I'm looking back at the pit times. That last fuel stop, it looks like you took rights. Are you second guessing that choice now?
Not really. If I believe if I would have taken all 4, I wouldn't have been as close.
No,
to
I'm
him.
talking about just going fuel only.
Oh, I was definitely not making it on fuel.
No, just going fuel only on that stop. Instead of taking just 2 tires, not taking any tires.
I got you. I was struggling in the long run on my tires. I was just getting so tight off of the corner, just with the line that I was running. So I think I kind of really needed the right sides.
Fair enough. But Kelsey, again, a masterful run. You led a ton of laps here tonight. As a matter of fact, most laps led by the 15 tonight. Who do you attribute that to? Who helps you get it done on that 15 ride?
I want to thank my wife for really contributing and pushing me to just do the best I can. And my number 15 scheme, Napa, Michael Waltrip throwback. My dad passed away, and me and him, we loved racing. We went to Daytona every year, and we loved Michael Waltrip all when I was growing up.
Understandable, doing it for your dad. I can completely understand that. I broadcasted my dad's honor, so I completely feel where you're coming from, my bud. Hearts and thoughts and prayers go out to you and your family. And to share an old Irish proverb with you, may you be in heaven an hour before the devil knows you're dead.
Thank you so much.
And on that somber note, joining us now, the man who I was second guessing it when you came down pit road after only 10 laps. Andrew Teft coming home with a podium tonight. Nice salvage run, sir.
Yeah, I kind of lost the pack a little bit, and I was by myself and decided I'd get off sequence, and maybe when I came out, I'd be next to somebody that I could work with.
What
So
happened on the first pit stop?
I blew through my sign.
Well, that
uh,
2 seconds
that
kind of threw it all away for you.
Yeah, and I almost lost it as I was exiting on the, I think maybe the second stop. Third one, I believe it was finally clean, but yeah, if I had maybe not lost time there, it'd be a lot closer.
Still a masterful job of coming home and in a fuel mileage race nonetheless. But Andrew, you set quick time in hot laps, you set quick time in qualifying, and you had quick lap of the race with a 38.9. Who helps you get it done on the number 6? Who do you need to thank?
Yeah, thank you for to everybody for tuning in, our servicemen and women, my family for putting up with all the time I put into this. um, guys for showing up. Uh, also want to plug our new Tuesday series coming up. Going to be running some trucks with fixed setups, so come join the fun.
So Racers Elite is expanding 3 nights a week with the trucks, the Xfinity, and the Cup.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
congratulations on the growth of this league. And if somebody wants to join, how can they do that?
You can just join our Discord or find us at racerselite.com.
Let me just plug that in here. There we go. And there it is on the driver info screen there, racerselite.com. If you want to get involved with a league it's more of a chess game at 200 miles an hour. How would you say that how true that is?
Yeah, the way the I don't know the word, the package, the fuel and tire package, it creates a lot of diversity pit strategy wise. So it's interesting seeing how it plays out for everybody around you, where you come off pit road. Um, I didn't think Corey would be able to stretch it that far. It seemed really far. So congrats to him.
Well, Andrew, congratulations to you on another podium and maintaining that points lead. We will see you next week, my friend.
Thanks, sir.
And that is going to put another one in the books for us here tonight from Racers Elite here on Sim Racing Media. Corey Crowell, Kelsey Smith, and Andrew Teft. We spoke to those 3 gentlemen. Ed DeBoer comes home in 4th. Dennis Kane rebounds for 5th. Alex Teft, the fuel mileage caught him. Coming home in 6th. Kirby Wayne, Scott, Damon Doolittle rounding out your drivers that did finish. Jarrett Larder having that pit road glitch. Coming home in 9th. Spencer Henneman rounding out your field of 10 starters here tonight from Michigan. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss a single moment of action here on Sim Racing Media as we have racing 7 nights a week now. Be sure to join us tomorrow night as the Monsters of Speed New Gen Cup Series starts round number 2 of their playoff series. This is Tony Trapasser reminding you, ladies and gentlemen, until we get a chance to meet again and as you walk down the road of life this week, do us all a huge favor. Don't play in traffic. God bless and good night.